Hey guys, Daily here, and welcome to my newest Let's Play, The Adventures of Lolo. Yeah, I promise there will be a seizure warning on that. So yeah, this is a puzzle game made by HAL, the creators of Kirby, way back when. As you can see, our girlfriend, Lala, has been kidnapped. We are a blue tadpole named Lolo. Yes, this is why there is our enemies' bosses, La 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 and Lo Lo Lo, in Kirby, and they push blocks, because that's how this game works. So we're going to start this game. It has 100 levels, 10 floors, not 100 levels, 50 levels. So Kickle Cubicle was a little longer. What we're going to try and do is 2 whole floors each. 2 whole floors each episode. So, as you can see, this guy's a snaky. He doesn't do much. And this is the very first level, so you learn when you get certain heart, these things are called heart framers. Your object is to get all of them to open this treasure chest and open the door. Some of them will give you magic shots, which can turn enemies into eggs. Okay, so now we have these gentlemen. These are the Gall. So we're going to need to get to that treasure chest. Galls do not wake up until you have gotten all of the heart framers. Let's see. Doesn't really matter which one I take, so let's just do this. Sorry, this is the only music this game has. I probably screwed that up. Yeah, I did. It's fine. Okay, you can do that in this game. You can screw up. See, Galls basically, they only wake up once you get the heart framers, and they shoot fireballs. Now, the thing is that their fireballs do take time to travel over the screen. So, yeah, now, that guy is a leaper. They hop around, and they cause all sorts of trouble. So you want to be careful. Oh, that guy, actually, I stopped that guy in just the right area. Once they touch you, they fall asleep, and they can never, ever be moved again. Luckily for you, or luckily for me, I stopped him right there. And, they don't do any damage. They just block. They cannot be shot when they're asleep. When they're awake, you can turn them into an egg. But you don't always get magic shots. Okay, so meet the Skulls. These guys, much like the, who's his face? These guys, much like the Galls, only wake up once you get all the hearts. Let's see. Alright, so the first thing you want to do on this level is block the Skulls in. These things are called emerald framers. They have no purpose other than to block enemies. So, if we do that, and you see we've got 2 shots. So, you push that there, and that there, push that down, shoot him, and get rid of him. He will eventually respawn, but by the time you do that, see, we're good. So just push the emerald framer out of the way and go through the door. Now, meet Rocky. He shows up in Kirby games under the name Blocky as a boss. He's a little different. Okay, the thing with this jerk likes to do is block you. He cannot hurt you by touch. What he can, and often does do, is block you in to an area, like that. But with this guy, as long as you get around him, you're fine. So, there we go. That was our first floor. There are 10 of these. Believe me, they get harder as they go. Now, a word of advice. If you are playing this on an emulator, you really want to use the D-pad, because the stick simply will not have the maneuverability that you want or need. That is Alma or Arma, the armadillo. Yeah. If they touch you, you die. Okay, meet the Medusa. They are, well, they're pretty nasty. Let's see, so we're going to first we push these two up. If you step into their line of sight, they first petrify you, and then they kill you with a beam of energy. As you can see, though, you have to step into their line of sight. The Emerald Flamers will block them. Something to remember for later is that the Heart Framers will block them too. And you're not done until you get the treasure chest. So yeah, this game, I really do enjoy this game. It's very different. Unlike Kickle Cubicle, it does actually require some reflexes, but I was able to beat it, so that tells you something. Now, meet Dawn Medusa. Okay, Dawn Medusa will, he will kill you. He moves from side to side, and other than that, he's a Medusa. And I guess he's male. No, seriously, there's... it's not a big thing, but... Okay, so if you do this very carefully, you can, sort of block him in a little, which is nice. Now, something to note, Medusas can fire through trees, but they cannot fire through rocks. And of course, they cannot fire through Emerald Flamers. And now that we've blocked him in, we don't have to worry about him like that. So yeah, he can be nasty. This game, you will probably, especially in the later episodes, you will die a lot. So, what we're gonna do now is just basically run around. I have no idea what happened there. I don't even know if you guys will notice it. But, now you see we have our first power-up. After you catch a certain number of hearts, you get a power-up. And that you use it by pressing A. And there are actually two rocks you could break to get to that thing. Now just shoot the Snaky and get him out of the way, and you're good. Yeah, to start the game, not that. The game starts out pretty easy. It's later on where things get painful. Okay, so first we're gonna get all of these hearts. And of course we have two shots now, which we want. Okay, now the thing with Almas is that they cannot go on the flower beds, which is where you are. Ha. That was probably not the brightest thing I've ever done, but whatever. We're going to need to shoot that Snaky, I suspect, but there. So we do this. Okay, now if I push that over, that's not going to work. If I push that over, and over, and push that one over and out. Okay, yeah, I might have to show you the suicide thing. Oop, yep, forgot about that. I am almost certainly going to have to, yep, well, no, I just died. There is also a suicide button. If you get into trouble and cannot, if you get into trouble and cannot figure out a way out of it... Okay, let's just see here. One shot should be good. Okay, well first, let's push the Snaky up there. That will trap those guys in there. Now, this person... You want them as they come up, and there. Just get enough... Yeah. Don't worry too much about the shot. Good. Alright, so now you do that. Don't get that heart. I'm right. Let's see, push. I think that works. Man, I hope I'm right. Okay, so this works. Push that out. I did that wrong. Oh, well. Yeah, well, because watch, I can block that guy in, and maybe I can avoid him, but you can actually do this better if you're careful. Just watch. Yep. Yeah, there is a way to get one of those blocks down and out, but yeah. Okay, so we have just beaten floor 2, and and that's 10, not quite 10 minutes. Yeah, that's a thing. So, I'm not going to do this level, but instead I'm going to kill myself off a few times. Yeah, that's what happens if you get into a Medusa's line of sight. And then I'll show you, that's, if you press the select button, that's the suicide button. Let's see, select again. The controls in this game aren't very good. You can either move a half or a full, and sometimes and it doesn't take a lot of difference in pressure to move the wrong amount. You see how you got frozen and then you got. But when you die, not only can you get this password, but if you press start, you can continue by putting in the password. So we're going to do that next time. Was B. Oh dear, I hope I remember that password. Oh well. The point is, next time we will continue by putting in that password. So thank you guys for joining me for Let's Play The Adventure of Lolo. This is going to be a very short LP, but I figured I'd do something, that could clean the. Oops. Yeah, okay, well, whatever. Yeah, if you hit continue, you don't even have to put in the password, sorry. But yeah, I wanted something to cleanse my palette after Earthbound, so I will see you guys next time. Have a great evening. Goodbye.